Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. When a friend of mine in Switzerland this morning called to say that the debate in the UK had become extremely polarised on COVID, it made me think about the need for rationality and proportionality in reporting. I was therefore appalled when I switched on the BBC and saw this that said COVID 2020 saw more excess deaths since World War II. In fact, if you read down the report, when the age and size of the population is taken into account, 2020 saw the worst death rates since the mid-2000s. We do not need sensationalist reporting like this, particularly from national broadcasters, because there are real questions to be asked about mortality. There is no clear way to measure the COVID mortality. We measure excess death rates, we measure those who have died within 28 days of a positive test, we measure those who've got COVID on their death certificate. But it doesn't tell us what we really need to know. We need to know those who have actually died of COVID as the primary infection. We need to know those who've died with COVID, i.e. died of something else but have been diagnosed as being positively exposed. And we need to know those who've died as a result of COVID, either because of the lack of access to healthcare during the lockdown or because of a diminution of capacity in the healthcare because of high infection rates, which is why I reiterate my plea to have a commission set up cross-party and cross-house to look at how we can actually get better data, which we will need for the future. Can I turn, Mr Deputy Speaker, to the success of the government's vaccination programme? The 7-day average of doses administered per million population showed the UK at 2,500, Denmark second top in Europe at 1,500 and well ahead of Germany on 571 and France only on 340. This is a great success for the government, and it's the success of the availability of the vaccine is the success of the strength of the Union. The UK government took action to invest £120 million between 2016 and 2021 on new vaccines. The United Kingdom government, on behalf of the whole country, secured access to 367 million doses from 7 vaccine developers with 4 different vaccine types. Now in Scotland, the people of Scotland are asking, will I get my vaccine soon as a response to COVID? Will I get my business support as a response to COVID? What about the Scottish Government? The Deputy First Minister says a second referendum is a critical response to COVID. What a damning indictment of nationalist fanaticism over independence taking greater importance than the needs of the Scottish people. We can deal with public health emergencies much better as a united kingdom. It is not the government of England that is cutting the number of vaccine targets in half for the rest of January. We can not only do better within the United Kingdom, Mr Deputy Speaker, we can help lead the global response to this and future pandemics better together.